keep that round of applause going for Team 3.
All right, hello everyone. We're Group 3. My name is Joey. This is Miss Robin, of course, Juan and Julianne. So we're Group 3, and we have a vision of the education system where schools are tapping into the human capital that already exists in the community. So what we propose to create is what's called the Communischool Mentor Database. So it's a place where teachers, students, and professionals who are living in the community can connect onto one digital platform. So we're going to show you how the website would actually work.
Okay, so say I'm on the Communischool website, the Mentor Database. And so I'm a student, so I'm going to press Students. So what will show up after, let's say I'm really interested in architecture. I want to know how things are built, the plumbing, the electrical wires, all that. So I'm going to type in architecture here. Then it'll come up over here. Then I'll click on architecture. So the results are a couple people that, like mentors, professionals that have expertise in architects. So I'm going to click on Jane A. Doe. Jane A. Doe, her company is MVP. She has 10 years of experience. She likes cats and dogs. So I'm going to go connect via my school. So yeah.
And so I'm a teacher, and I have to meet the Common Core, the next generation science standards. So to do that in scientific and technical writing, I am going to match up my students to a person who could help either my gifted and talented or my special needs student in a format that works, mentorship or what.
And I am the professional. I'm the person who's looking for ways to help students, but I really don't know what to do. And I am trying to desperately find ways. Okay, so I log on to the system, I put my information, I talk to the school district, and I connect.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Team 3. That was great. Let me have you scoot on over to our panel of people in funny hats.
Question on the interface between, from the student's perspective, is it filtered through the teacher monitoring?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And we would do background checks
Yeah.
on the professionals that would do the 8 weeks, all of that. Yes, and the parent would actually get an email.
What's the mechanism for the professional to be listed? Yeah.
So basically, every player is going to have their own profile. So we try to represent how each page is going to be different. So when he makes his profile, he's going to say, how far am I willing to travel? What are my skills? What can I bring?
How does he know to do that though? What's the dissemination?
Dissemination.
How do
is
you?
important.
I mean, going through professional unions, lawyers, bankers, engineering associations, et cetera, to pull in and all.
And-
So
and
it's
then-
really broad base.
And then it also goes to the underemployed too. So these could be opportunities for those who want to contribute and are doing other work. Example, engineers like me who are in education now who still want to teach math.
And it's also going to be on a face-to-face level. The idea is going to be spread. So imagine a time where you're at a parent-teacher conference and someone says, "Oh, Johnny's doing great, and next week we're actually going to be starting cardiology." It's like, "Oh, you're a doctor. Like, you're a cardiologist. That's great. Like, do you mind coming into the school? Oh, here's an application. Are you on our mentor database?" That's the informal interaction that happens sometimes in schools where there is this
motivation?
exactly.
Yes. So that connects to the Common Core. Kids want theory to practice, right? So the teachers are providing that theory, and they want to see these things in practice. And that's where the kids come in. But also, go ahead.
And it's student motivation. So, as educators, a very frustrating problem is kids saying, "When am I going to use this?" So the big part of this is saying, taking the fundamental skills that your teachers are teaching you and looking out and saying, okay, so what skills are these being applied to? What fields, what industries? And I want to connect to those.
Check out Netflix.com.